Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will learn how to accept the input parameters from a script and then on the basis of those parameters, how we can perform some calculation in order to return some output. If you remember, in our previous session, we just discussed the simple example where what we did, we just accept few parameters, and after accepting those parameters, we perform some operations, and then in that session, we were not performing some operation, we were just printing it directly, like we just receive the value and print the value. But for now, in this session, what we are going to do, we are going to accept the parameters, will perform some calculation, and later on we will share it, we will return back the data to user. Okay, so this will help you to understand like how actually we are utilizing the parameters that we have received through the user, because for sure you are going to make a script that we will use to perform some calculations, right? So that's the reason it is important to understand the flow, like how we can utilize the input parameter for the calculation purpose. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create one sample program where we will perform the calculation of speed. So I'm assuming that you know the basic formula of speed, which is related to physics, like distance upon time. So we are going to accept two parameters as an input from the user, and then we will perform some calculation in order to calculate the speed, and then the output of the speed value will be reverted back to the user. Clear? Fine. So let's see how we can do this. So for that, firstly, I need to write here work lnk, which will open the work with object link screen. Now on this screen, if you look at, there are various files and directories already available, right? So from this, I'm going to take this one because this is the directory which I always use for the demo purpose. And here I have already created one script file. Now here I want to mention one point, like if you are not aware like how to make your shell script and how to make it executable, then please go and check out the previous session, because there we have already discussed like how to make the script executable. Because if your script is not executable, then it would be not, it is not possible to run the script. Okay, because for now we are just focusing on the script part, like how we can accept the parameters and perform the calculation. So let's start with this. So initially, like I have stored some multi-line comments here, you can see presented by Sharmit, parameters in shell script. So now we will start the scripting. Okay, so here I'll write, let's say I want to run this command. I just want to display one text first. So echo parameters received from script. Okay, so this is a text I want to show to my user. Then I want to accept two parameters. First one would be the distance. So for that I'll simply write echo distance, and you know that whenever we want to accept the parameter, we will use the symbol $1. So the first parameter value will be considered as a distance. Let me add few blank line here. Fine. So now here if I do echo, for the second value I'm going to print as echo, and instead of distance now I'll accept time, and after time you can simply write $2 and close the parenthesis, the double quotes. So we have received two values, distance and time. Now till now if I try to run this script, because this is the same thing that we did in last session, right? We accepted the values and printed the values. So same thing we are doing right now. Let me save and exit it. Okay, so here on second session, if I write qsh and run the script without providing any parameter, you will see it is printing the blank because we have not provided anything, right? Now I'll provide the values like 40 and 20 and enter. So this time you can see it is printing parameter received from script, distance is 40, time is 20. That is fine. And this thing we know, right? So far we have already discussed, right? Fine. So let's move further. Now what we will do, we have received the value and we have tested it after printing it. That means it is confirmed that yes, we have the value. Now what we will do, we will calculate the speed. So the formula of speed is speed, and make sure that you are not providing any extra space here in between the assignment. Speed double parenthesis, then here I'll write $1 divided by $2, and then close the parenthesis, and here make sure to put dollar symbol, otherwise it will not perform your operation. So I simply use dollar symbol in order to perform calculate the speed, which is distance by time. Now after this, what we can do, we can simply write here echo command, echo space, then calculated, just this is just a text, calculated, and here we will print the speed. Okay, so what it will do, it will accept the, now the script is pretty much clear, right? We are just accepting the few parameters, then we are performing the calculation using speed, and then we are printing the calculated speed. Okay, fine. So now if I press F3 for save and exit, you will see F3. Okay, now we will go to the second session, and here I'll try to run the same script now. So 40 and 20 is my parameters, which is distance and time. Now if I hit enter, you can see it is printing the calculated. Okay, I think we missed to write the speed there. Yeah, so here at this place we can also write speed, just to show you the proper format. Let me run the Qshell again just to clear the previous one. So here I'll write QSH script, and the values are 40 and 20. So now you can see it is showing parameter received from script, distance is 40, time is 20, and calculated speed is 2, which is correct, right? Now here I want to show you one more thing. Like, let's say if you are using formula and you are not providing the value, then what will happen? It will give you this error, because it is trying to use blank and blank for the date and time calculation, which is wrong, right? So you can see numeric constant in arithmetic expression is not valid. Same goes with if you try to provide invalid values like ABC and XYZ. So again it will show you the error, which is like this: variable ABC is not set. Okay, so make sure that whenever you are running this script, provide the valid parameters, otherwise it will give error, because for sure you are trying to perform some mathematical operation and you are not even providing the value which is related to mathematics, right? So in this case, for sure it will give you the error. Fine. So now what we will do, we will, let me press F3 from here, and now we will see like how to execute the same thing through CL program. So here I'm running one program. In this program I just declared one variable, so DCL take F4, variable name, type, storage, and length. If you don't know the basic, you can refer the previous session, it will provide you the full information. Okay, because for now we are just focusing on the parameter part. Here you can simply write chg var, provide variable name and variable script, like script is there 4020, we are providing two values, and then we are running strqsh to run the script. So strqsh variable name, which is command, and we are ready with this script. So let me run this thing and call this. You can see it is printing the value as parameters received from script, distance is 40, speed is 20, and distance is 40, time is 20, and calculated speed is 2. So this is what we were expecting, right? And these are the previously run output. So current output is this only, from here to here. Okay, so yeah, this is what we were expecting from this script, because we provided two value as distance or time, and then those two values we have utilized in order to perform some calculation on the basis of input parameter, and then we return the value, which is a speed. Okay, so yeah, I think now it is pretty much clear, and for the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.